It's more time for discussion, for questions to our three speakers, one online, two in person. So, questions, okay? And the microphone from, and please introduce yourself and say to whom are your questions.
Pakistan relationship between China and Pakistan relationship between Saudi Arabia is very much highlighted. Why Pakistan relationship with Poland is not highlighted? What is the reason behind this?
I am not a speaker. I am now, my duty is by it's overtime.
Now my question is for you, please to answer this.
Yeah.
Now my question is that Pakistan relationship between China and Pakistan relationship between Saudi Arabia is very much highlighted. Why Pakistan relationship with Poland is not highlighted? What is the reason behind this?
First of all, he already told you that right now he is not in the position of giving an answer. ठीक है? और the other thing is जिन ममालिक की आपने नाम लिया है, जाहिर सी बात है वो बड़े ममालिक हैं, उनसे ताल्लुकात के जो तरीका है वो अलग है, जो मसाइल है वो अलग है. It's a whole new dimension. ठीक है? पाकिस्तान का पोलैंड का ताल्लुक इतना गहरा नहीं है जो हाईलाइट हो, इसीलिए ये कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रही है, इसीलिए हम बात करें कि हमारे पास बहुत रास्ते हैं इस ताल्लुकात को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए. थैंक यू.
कि उर्दू है जिसका नाम अभी जानते हैं साहब सारे जहाँ पे हमारी जबान की है. हमारी कौमी जबान उर्दू है, तो मैं चाहूँगा कि उर्दू में आप बताइएगा कि पाकिस्तान पोलैंड के जो ताल्लुकात हैं, विकास ताल्लुकात तो है ना, तो बताया गया पेपर पढ़े गए, बताया गया कि ताल्लुकात है. तो व्हाट अबाउट द पॉलिटिकल रिलेशन बिटवीन पोलैंड एंड पाकिस्तान? हालात आगे मुस्तकबिल में क्या मुस्तकबिल होगा पोलैंड और पाकिस्तान के ताल्लुकात का, तो मुस्तकबिल क्या होगा? Dr. Ulfar, Chairman Department of Internationalization in Islamabad University.
सर, आपने कहा कि उर्दू में जवाब दिया जाए, आपकी ख्वाहिश का एहतराम करते हुए उर्दू में ही जवाब दे दूँ. पाकिस्तान पोलैंड के रिलेशनशिप का पॉलिटिकल फ्यूचर जो है वो डेफिनेटली बहुत ब्राइट है, लेकिन उसमें जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट रोल प्ले करेगा वो इस किस्म की एक्टिविटीज होगी. इसके लिए पाकिस्तान और पोलैंड को जिस चीज़ पे काम करना है वो ये है कि शुड वर्क ऑन मेकिंग आवर पीपल मोर ईच अदर, लोग एक दूसरे को जानने की कोशिश करें. एकेडमिक इंटरेक्शन में इस मामले में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करेगा. और ये कॉन्फ्रेंस जो है इसलिए बहुत सिग्निफिकेंट है कि यहाँ पे जो रिसर्च पेश की जा रही है दैट बिकम द प्राइमरी सोर्स कि पाकिस्तान पोलैंड रिलेशन पे काम नहीं हुआ. तो यहाँ पे पॉलिटिकल एविडेंस भी निकलेंगे, इकोनॉमिक अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी निकलेंगी और बहुत सारे और स्ट्रेटेजिक मामला जो हैं उनके पर हमें बहुत सारे नए चीज़ें जो है वो देखने को मिलेंगी और नए चांसेस जो है वो मिलेंगे ताल्लुकात को स्टैब्लिश करने के. जो इम्पोर्टेंट बात है वो ये कि इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में जितनी भी प्रोसीडिंग्स हैं, अगर हम यहाँ से रिकमेंडेशन जो है हम बरकत करें और उनको शेयर किया जाए पाकिस्तान के फॉरेन ऑफिस में भी और पोलैंड के अंदर भी, तो मेरे ख्याल में गवर्नमेंट के लिए भी एक अच्छा जो है वो हमारी तरफ से एक अच्छा इनिशिएटिव होगा जिसमें मज़ीद ऐड ऑन किया जा सकता है, कैपिटलाइज ऑन किया जा सकता है कि हम इन रिकमेंडेशन की बेस पे पोलिटिकल जो रिलेशन हैं उसको स्ट्रॉन्ग करने की कोशिश करें. लेकिन पोलिटिकल रिलेशनशिप के लिए भी स्ट्रॉन्ग होने के लिए जो मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है आज की दुनिया में दैट इज इकोनॉमिक रिलेशन. अनलेस एंड अनटिल पाकिस्तान और पोलैंड अपनी इकोनॉमिक रिलेशनशिप को स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं करते, वी कैन नॉट एक्सपेक्ट कि हम पोलिटिकली भी ताल्लुकात को मजबूत कर सकें. तो ये सारी चीज़ें आपसे इंटीग्रेटेड हैं, बट होपफुली ताल्लुकात जो है स्ट्रॉन्ग होगी और हमारी कॉन्फ्रेंस जो है दैट विल प्ले अ बिग रोल इन दिस रिगार्ड.
Thank you for your answer. Two next questions from ladies. That's great.
Assalamualaikum. This is me, Ariba Mukhtar from Department of BS Economics 4th semester. My question is from Dr. Zakorsky. I know you are not a speaker, but my question is from you. I hope you will answer. Can I ask? Can you please explain how can Poland face post-war crisis? Can you please explain post-war crisis? Ukraine war.
Ukraine war.
More? Yeah, this is okay. Very short question, but answer is very difficult from quite many levels. You know, because you are talking about the war, Russian-Ukrainian war, but this is the impact is regional and global, and this is very complex, you know, answer. And then you are asking me about the reasons of the war or about the period after the war. Because, you know, nobody knows how long will last this war. Some military advisors said at least 2 years, but look at Syria, more than 10 years, and no signs to conclude a final long time peace. So this is all, you know, we are quite emotional in this aspect because Ukraine is our border, and you know Russian Federation is very close to us because of the Kaliningrad region, and therefore you know, and this is not you can see not only from you can read or watch from media, but this war is have a not only bilateral level. More and more, we can say, engagement was made, not only military, economic, political, public relations, and this is, if so many forces are engaged, because not only hard power, but also very much soft power, then you know, the end, it is not the talk between Russia and Ukraine. It's a talk about main global actors. So I think about USA and China, European Union, and even others. Because, you know, if we are talking about energy crisis, now the prices for heating, for electricity, for example in Poland, are so high that we are, you know, we are waiting for a winter without -20.
Okay. Session chair is requested to please present certificates to the paper presenters. It's time to certificates distribution. Session chair is requested to please present certificates to the paper presenters.
Okay, the certificate of participation is for Dasha Anus. Good. The second one is for Dr. Uzma Dirai. And now we have no possibility to send, you know, such certificates, you know, we can make by email, but not yet you know, like, you know, yeah, maybe in the future. Okay, so now it's time, no more questions, it's time for summing up our session. Thank you for very interesting presentations. As always, not enough time to present, but anyway, the first presentation, very important, two topics, and there were mentioned similarities. Neighbors. Neighbors are very important, friendly neighbors. And by history we know that, like in family, sometimes going well, sometimes going bad. And this is, I think, quite good example. India for Pakistan and Russia for Poland. But as I said to my colleague that it's some kind of similarity, but also this is some kind, we should think about specificity, because it's not the same. Another similarity, the problem of migration of refugees, especially from Afghanistan to Pakistan, and now from Ukraine to Poland and back. But you know, I think this is also good example, good comparison, but the nature of this migration and we can say character of this migration is quite different. But this is a topic for discussion, to develop research. What we can compare, in which way, in which scale, and so on. And of course, security concerns are very important. Thank you for mentioning. And as it was in the past, geopolitics plays a very important role. Fortunately or unfortunately, because Poland is situated between two European powers, Germany and Russia, and this is for us not so much, we can say, diplomatic profitable. But anyway.
Now I request Professor Dr. IR-FUUAST for giving honorary shield to Dr. Sayyid Wasimuddin. So please. Honorary shield presents to Dr. Sayyid Wasimuddin, ex-chairman, Department of IR, Federal Urdu University.
Now we are starting our third session. I would like to request Professor Dr. Institute of Political Science and International Relations, Krakow, Poland. Sir, I request you to please have a seat.
Hello. Dr. IR-FUUAST wants to say something about presentation of Dr. Uzma Siraj. Yes, please, sir. You can.
So, because I talk about the first presentation, and I would like to say about the second, very maybe short about the third one. But thank you for so complex presentation from brief history, and you did not mention this event from the 70s, but there were a little bit tragic, but Thank you for this presentation of statistics on trade cooperation, and I was impressed that Poland is the 18th top trading partner for Pakistan. And you know, geopolitics, as I said, plays a very important role, and if we are talking about regional connectivity, the Silk Road is now under some kind, we can say, question, because another superpower wants to stop such project, and in many cases that now Russia, Belarus, Ukraine is blocked. And then thank you also for the third presentation. The third presentation gave us a picture of the situation from the global perspective, and it is the real challenge for Pakistan, Pakistani foreign policy, how to manage these two projects, the Sino-Russian partnership and US Indo-Pacific strategy. It's a real challenge for you, foreign policy, and get some information and knowledge about what is going on in this case. And then, as a chair, I would like to thank you for your participation, attendance. It was really a pleasure and honor. Thank you. And then, okay, this is my duty is over, and now I would like to introduce Professor Aleksander Głogowski from Jagiellonian University in Poland, the oldest one of the oldest in Europe, very famous university, very prestigious, and the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Professor, for the kind introduction of myself and my university, my alma mater, you say, HMD. I have an honor and pleasure to share the discussion with panel about the economy, Pakistan-Poland economic relations, challenges and opportunities. We have 5 presentations, some of them performed by 2 presenters. So without delay, we'll start from the first presentation, which is Poland and Pakistan's foreign policies in light of the economic prospects. The presenters are Dr. Samrin Amir and Mr. Muhammad Mustafa Raza from DHA, Sufa University, Karachi. The floor is yours, please.